Well, this looks like this will be my last episode here for a while. I'll be back. Like I said, once things are less COVID-y, then I'll come. My intention is to be here every Friday in person. So
yeah. Wayne, he's so upset Aki Yellow couldn't make it.
Aww. Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll tell you one thing.
Everyone's saying, we'll miss you. Like, oh man, we're never going to hear Lane's voice again. No, I'm still going to be on the show, guys. It's just not going to be here in person for the first little bit.
But I'll tell you one thing. As I tweeted earlier today, when we finally get vaccinated, I'm going to wear that fucking proof of vaccination card on my shirt like it's a goddamn Pokemon badge.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, the roll call.
We are live! Mike! Zenkaigan! Connect.
Loading.
Broadcast. Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and Impulsive. Greycaster. Lane.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world! Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 327. And Blaze is on point. It's episode Spinda.
Which one, though?
Yeah,
there's 1,000 combinations of Spinda.
Yeah, you have to give me a specific one.
Yeah, every single time you run into Spinda,
whoever posts the first Spinda image gets the credit for the episode. There you go.
Okay.
Damn it!
Because every Spinda you run into, it's a different one every time.
Yeah.
I never noticed that until someone
It's
pointed
episode
it out.
that Spinda.
I just remember that I really liked the move Teeter Dance because it was like.
I liked in the Pokemon anime when it was Spinda's character focus episode. Brock always caught the Spinda with the broken hearts.
Oh.
So there's the one with the heart, and the one that Brock catches, it's a broken heart.
Oh my god. So yeah, we're a group of Spindas get together every week to talk about the latest Kamen Rider and Super Sentai, and a third thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're listening to us for the first time, thank you for tuning in.
I am, of course, Greycaster Roob Boob Loob Noob.
the broken Spinda.
Perfect.
Because Blaze told me that was my name, and so I had to oblige him and change it. So
I didn't, because that's stupid.
No, it's funny. I was actually kind of hoping everyone would do that. So Roob Boob Loob Noob.
Well, while you contemplate that, don't forget to use our code in the description for $5 off your first Gift the Dishes order.
Time for Loob Noob.
Shout Factory lied to me.
Oh yeah, Shout Factory fucking blue balled us super badly.
I can't believe there's no way they didn't know that they were going to bait everyone.
No. Here's what I think.
They talked about it and then...
I'm waiting for Emily to finish.
No, I just said they talked about it and then I don't know what I'm saying.
And then?
Okay, so Shout Factory, they released this tweet on their Shout Factory TV app saying, tell us you want more Super Sentai DVDs without telling us you want more Sentai DVDs. The entire fandom blew up thinking, oh man, we're finally getting more Super Sentai DVDs.
Nope.
But then they're like, oh,
psych!
We don't have anything planned.
No, it was a funny gift thing.
Here's what I'm thinking. They probably wanted to show this to Hasbro to be like, just to
see?
show. Yeah, just to see, see, there are a lot of people that really want more Sentai DVDs. Hasbro said no, and Shout was really hoping this would change their ways, so they're like, fuck.
And then they walked away with
so they had to bail out last minute and be like, sorry guys.
I'm surprised they didn't just up and delete the tweet and just pretend it never happened.
Oh, people would have fucking questioned them about it.
Yeah, it's better off to just be like,
So they basically went, oh, you want some? That's nice.
No, it's like Biff. Oh, you want your bowl? You want your bowl? Froze it over.
Go get it!
Yeah, froze it into the other person's lawn. Go get it!
They threw it into the fan sub yard. Go get him!
So this week we're talking about Kamen Rider Saber episode 19, Kiramager episode 40, and for our feature topic as requested by myself, we are talking about the first 2 episodes of
Choudenshi Bioman.
Fuck, I almost was about to reverse that. Yeah, Choudenshi Bioman.
Bioman Choudenshi.
Bochenshi Dioman.
Because I always ask Gar why, like, when are we watching Bioman for the Sentai tributes? And he's like, not this year, but we'll get around to it eventually. And so I was like,
I'll do it this afternoon.
Yeah, because Gar
later.
was watching Bioman for like the past fucking like 2 months.
3 months actually.
Yeah. So like
every day I would ask why, oh man.
So like constantly I would just always hear the opening and the ending themes. So I'd just be like, Choudenshi Bioman.
Fun fact, same singer of the Kamen Rider Black RX opening.
Okay.
Yeah. So Saber!
Saber noises!
Saber noises.
Props to Tassel for the fucking triple clone scare.
That scared the fucking crap out of me.
Yeah, my first note was just tassel clones.
He's becoming more powerful.
You could say my reaction was like the face of the week, which was fucking just May did that, and I like because like I was trying to find a face of Yuuri doing something funny, which like I almost did when he was trying to get the phone. But then I saw May do that face, and I was like, no, I have to. Every time May makes a face like that, like it's gold. So like I need to.
It was like weirdly at the same time hilarious, adorable, and fucking cringe that Yuuri was just trying to steal May's phone.
At first, no, like when I watched the episode a few days ago, like I saw him grab the phone, and then like Reiko was talking to someone on the phone, so I thought Yuuri was talking to her on the phone. I was
No. See, that's what I thought at first, but then we find out that she's talking to someone about finding the Sword of Light. So we don't yet know who Reika's talking to, but
she
she's
just
after
didn't
the Sword
know
of Light.
Yuuri was the Sword of Light.
No,
like,
she watched them.
Yuuri, do you know where do you think you can find the Sword of Light? Yeah, no, totally. I'll find it.
Oh man, I can't let Reika know that I'm secretly the Sword of Light. Then she'll expose me to everyone. It sounds like a fucking Teletoon anime.
Oh.
Parker, I need you to go get pictures of the Spider-Man. But Spider-Man didn't do that. Yes, he did.
Oh, Decker brings up a good point. It's probably Master Logos, who we saw in the scan.
Logos.
He knows how to use a phone?
You don't know his life.
Hey, they don't have real phones. They have the fucking Gatterai cars.
Gattery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for some reason, for most of this part, like, Yuuri, like, I like that the start of the episode starts with, like, Touma and, like, May just being like, why couldn't you have said, use me to cut her down?
Wield me!
I like how they did not actually just shrug that off as an end of episode joke.
Yeah, they actually straight up grilled him about it.
And
Why didn't you tell us sooner, you stupid idiot?
And Yuri's like, you didn't ask.
That's not good enough! We're talking about human lives!
I could have fucking killed her!
I guess.
Although, like, I have to again point out the fact that Saber, as Crimson Dragon, did separate Yuki from Yeti a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, it's because he's the Dragon of Light? I don't know.
Like, so, I feel like that might have been...
yeah, the only weird part of this episode for me was just Yuuri being weird trying to grab May's phone. Because he's trying to be, like, so nonchalant about it. And, like, they like, have his hands, like, grabbing it. And then he's in front and he's, like, trying to look at it and fiddle around. And then, like, when Toma's trying to, like, look, he's like, yeah, so we'll figure out this whole thing.
The organization and the Megiddo.
Your friends are stupid. I'm Yuuri.
We need to teach them a lesson. I will say that
I think it would have been funnier, honestly, if they should have done the scene where he's like, they're trying to get at more explanation out of him, more exposition and stuff like that, in context, and he's just sitting there, like, reading the comic book, just being like, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, and May just fucking grabs it, like, can you fucking, like, tell us what you need to know? I think that would have been funnier.
Yeah, and they never really went into why he was so fascinated.
Or they're actually, like, pages from the comic?
Where are these coming from?
From Toei's official site.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Wow.
Gotcha. Don't touch me.
I'm a ex-hero. I'm here.
I'm here.
Oh, my gosh.
Watashi
It's
All Might.
Gotcha. Don't touch me. I'll be just bright. I'm the brightest hero. You are over.
ever.
Don't touch me, please.
Look at his belt. It looks like the belt that fucking Psycho has.
That's the joke.
Oh my god.
I like the random Marilyn Monroe going, wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
I will.
He's cool and all.
Regarding the comic, I will say that my favorite part of the episode, as much shit as I give Yuuri,
Like
seeing
you
him
said,
like so
John.
fascinated with the comic that he like gets dragged into battle by May because he's too distracted reading it, and then when he henshins, the fucking comic gets absorbed into it with him.
Yeah, so I'm like kind of wondering if like maybe like the next time like he like henches or something, he just like pulls the ride book out and he's like, "What the fuck? Wait, oh okay."
No, you know what I think? Because Yuuri seems to have a new stupid bullshit power every single week, I think he can make Wonder Ride books, and he's going to willingly transform the comic into a Wonder Ride
What
book.
was so fucking funny was just like they go see Yuuri or whatever like that, and she's trying to like figure out like what the fuck happened, like why she turned into a monster who was Saber like wielding that sword, and like Mace like, I don't know anything. Yuuri just out of nowhere just fucking puts his hand right in her fucking face, wipes her memory fucking clean of the event.
Forget, beam!
But it was so fucking sudden and out of nowhere, I fucking died.
Journalizes her.
He just clamps his hand on her fucking face.
And like while they're talking, he's like picking up like a rice cooker and looking at it, and he's like, "Oh fuck, it's hot."
Because he's so fascinated by modern technology, which goes back to what I was trying to say earlier. They didn't really go into why Yuuri was trying to steal May's phone, but I think it's just a case of man who's been asleep for 1,000 years, fascinated by modern technology.
But it's a good thing May had like a really loud ringtone on it.
No, it was an alarm because an unauthorized trying to access it.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
She probably has like a fingerprint scanner unlocked on her phone or something.
Oh yeah.
One thing I noticed in this episode, I'm sorry to interrupt,
go ahead.
but it was the thing I kept noticing was that apparently the mysterious girl who came and took over everything really wants to cut the light budget.
It's always dark there.
They just sit in the dark now, I guess, at the
Southern
northern
base is a lot more economically minded.
They just sit in the dark, and then the Megiddo also had the same idea because now they're sitting in the dark for some reason.
Yeah.
The southern base
Everyone's
is
sitting in the
solar
dark
powered.
in this episode.
Yeah.
Also, Legio was mild.
He's like,
fuck! He's like, fuck, the book was fucking done! It was complete! It was finished! And so it's
He was
just
so
like, yeah, but it
upset.
got destroyed, so you can just start over again.
Ooh, somebody's leggy yelling.
This is a lesson for all you kids out there. Backups. Always make backups of your work.
Backup books, yeah.
But
So
like I was saying, with the whole amnesia thing, at least it's not like Superman 2. Oh my goodness, you're Superman. I can't believe Clark kisses Lois.
So then they
Clark,
just...
what are you
Well,
doing
at
here?
least he didn't have to kiss Yuki to do that.
So then they just have this big idea where they're like, well, why don't we just plant a bunch of these books into fucking random people? And so like you see
Cue
Zeus
montage.
like do like flips and like cartwheels, and he's like, ha ha, book.
Yeah, Zuos does parkour, and Storius just
Parkour.
makes himself an absolute fucking creeper.
So then we meet this young lad named Shingo who's apparently like Touma's. We discover another hobby of Touma's other than books. He likes dioramas and models.
Yeah,
Just-
apparently
makes
that
sense.
giant diorama in his bookstore was made by him.
yeah.
That's awesome.
It was really well done,
Including the fire.
Yeah, so he included He was like featured in a magazine, and so like I guess Shingo really got inspired, so he decided to make his own little like kind of like mini fortress. And
What
like
if-
Yeah.
I'm
Where's
actually
Tom-
kind of
No.
surprised that they haven't brought up the model in the bookstore more often because it's really cool.
Yeah.
Just what if Touma wrote that book and he made himself the main focus?
no, because sometimes you can get featured in a
No,
magazine.
you got
and stuff.
interviewed in a
No,
magazine.
but just imagine, it's like, oh yeah, I read about you in the magazine. Oh, the magazine that I wrote about myself.
Yeah, I made that.
Did you all catch how fucking awkwardly smiling Touma was in all those magazine shots?
Yeah.
That-
He's probably not good at publicity.
Yeah.
So
It's just the Steve Carell photo from The Office of him with the fanny pack.
but the fucking story is just like right up at Shingo's face. He's just like, okay.
I'll make your dreams come true.
And thus we get
Disney?
which I like to think is the fucking weirdest Megiddo we've gotten so far.
Yeah, so
I'm guessing he's based on a fairy tale that I have never heard of.
So the name of the book is Hadashi no Osama, which literally translates to the Naked King, and it's based on the story The Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like when he's using the fucking staff, like he started like teleporting cars away. At first I thought he was just turning everything invisible, because like that's the whole thing about the Emperor's New Clothes. It's like, oh yeah, I made you these clothes that are invisible, but like everyone sees you, but he was just naked.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember the part of
That's what the story is.
The Emperor's New Clothes, where
I've heard
he just
Emperor's New
decided to
Groove.
start
I've heard
filing
of Kronk's
cars.
New Groove. Emperor's New School. Never heard of this one. What are you guys talking about?
But yeah, so he starts stealing cars off the street to build a castle made of building blocks out of cars.
I like the sound like his staff makes. He goes like, boop, boop.
His staff just makes a trumpet noise.
Yeah, it sounds like the Ibuki trumpet, but like pitched up a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same sound, but just pitched up. But yeah, I like when like they go out and like Yuuri sees like the cars piled up, and he's like, "Whoa!" Like he's so fucking.
Well, yeah, he doesn't know what a car is.
That's what I love about Yuuri. I love how he's just like so fascinated by fucking everything in the modern day. It's
He's been asleep for 1,000 years.
Yeah, not asleep. He's been trapped for 1,000 years.
Basically, you know what I mean.
Ichi, you accidentally just made a Digimon reference.
Well,
Look both ways before you cross the street. See any cars?
what's a car?
You don't know what a car is. Just keep walking.
Also, in that one shot where May is reading the messages off her phone, we finally discover the name of the city this series takes place in. It's Kagari City.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's next door to the Zawami City.
Probably.
Hey, what's that over there? Just a bunch of Kamen Riders fighting. Let's not go over there.
This muffled "Just Live More" in the background.
Yeah.
So Slash and Buster decide like, okay, we'll go take care of this, because
They actually have a conversation where we can see that they're not completely sycophantic to the sort of logos like Rintaro and Kenzan are.
Yep.
They're gonna actually investigate shit.
Yeah, but thank fucking God! I feel like if they just sat down and had like this little 10-minute chat with Touma.
So at the start, Yuuri explained about the Seiken and the Wonder Ride book, and in that image we can see that there are 2 more Seiken that we haven't seen yet, because one of them, the top white one, is Mumeiken Kiyomu from the movie.
Kamen Rider Falchion sword.
Yeah, so there are 2 more Seiken that we haven't seen. One of them has like a rapier guard around it.
Yeah, so
I'm excited.
These next 2 riders will definitely bump it up to 10. So
yeah.
And apparently there are 19 ride books there.
Yeah.
And how many ride books have we gotten so far that aren't like the big conjunct
tell you.
ones?
It's hard to say, considering some of them could be like alternate form
3,
books.
6, 9, because I'm thinking of like the main 3 sword driver riders, then
So that's 9.
11, 13, 15.
Oh, 17. So basically 2 more, and then that set's complete.
Yeah.
So 1 for each of the 2 Seiken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, the number's not super
Yeah,
important.
I feel like if they just sat down and had a nice civilized chat with Touma, then they could figure everything out.
That's the thing. This is becoming one of those series, just like Fies was, where everything would be solved if they would just have a proper fucking discussion. But unfortunately, every time they get close to doing that, a Megiddo attacks.
Do you want a Cobra Kai Season 2 finale? No, because I don't want a Cobra Kai Season 2 finale. Okay, get it. You like the second season finale of Cobra Kai.
Yes. But I like this really awesome scene where like Shingo shows up at Toma's shop, and he just like tells Touma, he's like, yeah, like I really love your dioramas and models in the magazine, so like I got inspired to make my own, and like Toma's like so fucking like brought back by it, and then it gets ruined because Shingo has the book inside him, and I was like, fuck, like I didn't like that moment was ruined. So we get this whole sort of like battle royale situation going on between Saber, Psycho, Slash, Storius, and the Osama Megiddo. And at one point, Psycho starts like studying Slash's swordsmanship. Yeah, and even copies it. He's like, "Ooh, you're
like,
good."
Ooh, is he Slash like this?
I mean, yeah. Like at one point, you see like Ichi made like a comment like he's like, man, I can't believe like Slash is like able to freaking like withstand like all this power that like Saber keeps throwing on him, and I'm just like, hey man, he's an experienced swordsman. You could throw all the most shit at him, and like he has like the simple most like best experience, and he'd just be able to take anything. So
yeah, I was surprised because like Slash literally goes to Saber 1v1 me, bitch, and then proceeds to completely
he just says you have to prove with your sword. the truth.
And then he completely tanks both King of Arthur and Dragonic Knight.
Yeah, so like literally, out of all the Saber Riders, like Slash is the strongest and most skilled of them.
And that was just base form. He didn't even need to go Bremen.
No, I feel like if he did that, he would have fucking killed him.
Maybe.
Oh god.
This is a spoiler.
But yeah, Storius and the Osama Megiddo get away because, of course, this is another 2-episode thing. I will say what caught me off guard and made me laugh is just that in the ending, it's just Touma and May, but they also decided to splice in shots of Psycho in his base sword form just dancing around.
Yes, I love it.
And I'm like,
That is
you lazy...
beautiful, and I wouldn't have hoped for anything better for adding him to the ending, to be
It
honest.
just comes off as lazy in my opinion.
I love it. I love every second
They
of it.
should have
It's
just
great.
put actual
like
Yuuri
they
in.
added your parfait to the opening of a la mode, and they just like, oh, here's a random picture of her in the middle of a shot.
Oh, also, one thing that was important was Slash, while he's fighting Storius, he accuses them of stealing Sophia, and of course, it's obvious that Megiddo didn't actually do it.
I think Reika did it.
It probably was Reika.
Well,
Or maybe whoever Reika's talking to.
You know what? This brings up a very good question. Whatever happened to Buster's kid?
oh, Sora?
Hopefully
Watching
he's
Netflix.
okay.
He's under quarantine.
Watching Netflix.
Watching
like,
Netflix?
like Jiro.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Koguma Sky Blue's brother.
yeah, just at home watching Netflix.
Space Netflix.
He's over at Jiro's house.
No, book Netflix.
Netbooks?
Netbooks.
Oh, he's in Jules' art class. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, was he actually
Yeah.
in Jules'
Yeah, he was that kid who
Ripped up the drawing.
Machine Fire
Yep.
like possessed Jules' body and made him like rip the
was
paper
he?
up. That was Sora.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Oh, speaking of which, the kid actor in this episode, like not the kid act, like the teenager.
Shingo, yeah.
Yeah, Shingo. Apparently, he was in an episode of Wizard.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember him.
Well, it's like he was like a one-off character.
Okay, Wizard was so fucking long ago.
So next week, Kenzan is angry and Disaster finally comes back.
Yay! I hope Disaster comes back as Caliber. That'd be fucking sick.
Which we already know about one thing about Kenzan, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wields the spotted sword.
The Ikazuchi.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I saw that in a shop.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, Kenzan went, Ree!
Yeah, kind of.
Revenge!
He's triggered.
Well,
He's just in a constant state of triggered.
Touma, to all the riders, make him feel a bit sus. But speaking of sussing...
Oh yeah, the whole episode.
Wait, that was the wrong sound.
You're sus! Only the imposter would play the wrong sound.
So episode...
You're sus because you talked over my audio bumper!
Oh.
Oh no.
You're all sus!
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 So this was the Among Us episode, or as I'm calling the episode, Kiramong Us.
Or... Among Us... Oh shit, this episode got dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the
we knew it was going to be like an imposter type episode, but I didn't expect it to be an absolutely heartbreaking episode.
Yeah, the real imposter was the serious emotional episode disguising itself as another funny episode.
Yeah, like we meet like this guy and like he has like he's very like just big self-esteem issues and like he doesn't leave his house and
This nerdy hikikomori who I'm sure was designed to target the audience. And he's hanging out with this child artist prodigy, Calorie-kun, or like their friend.
Calorie-kun.
I'm sure it was just the internet
No, I
nickname.
know. like
in the cast listing, his name is Calorie.
Because they didn't come up with an actual name for him, because he was never real.
Also, I think
Like calories.
I think Calorie might have also been non-binary.
Yeah, I was watching the episode and I'm like, this Calorie character seems like a non-binary person. Apologies if I'm wrong, but that was the impression I got.
It might have been, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we see something we haven't seen in the last 20 episodes. Jewel at school.
Well, outside of school.
Yeah.
Hey, he's still in a school uniform.
I guess.
And apparently he has this tablet that he not only draws on, but uploads his drawings to a website called PicTevBox.
Ah, I see.
Basically, Pixar.
I was going to say, is that supposed to be Pixiv?
I see Jewel is finally accepted accepted the fate of drawing on pencil and joined the millennials in the 21st century.
Oh, it's like, is DeviantArt not relevant anymore?
Well, they never really used it in Japan anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, DeviantArt's more of like a cringy American
art.
site.
So Tarantula decides to start ripping off the Megiddo and comes up with a plan to turn a human into a Jimenju.
Because why? I think it's because Crunchula is starting to get to the point of like, why have one monster come out to give us energy when we could have several monsters to give us energy?
You can shop at 5 or 6 monsters, and you could just... Yeah. I'm sorry.
So he's starting to think like how the audience thinks of like, why don't you send an army out at once? Yeah, that's too easy.
So the plan that he exacts is to feed off the darkness inside of a human to turn them into a Jimenju by way of the wired Jamin who can shapeshift into other people. And yeah,
the wire will be exposed.
Throughout this episode, if you pause the frame, you can spot many advertisements for the fucking Lupin Ranger animation.
And also not Precure in the background too, I noticed.
Definitely not.
But just my mind is blown. Because it's like, at the end of Lupat, hey, it's a manga based on Lupin Ranger and Pat Ranger. Ryu Soldier brings it up. Episode 2 of Kiramager brings it up.
What if we actually end up getting a fucking Kiramager or Lupin Ranger animation?
We probably won't, but just how far this joke is going to go.
It'll be in Zenkaiger too.
Which I want in Zenkaiger for it to be Lupin Ranger, the animation, the movie.
Like it just starts with him walking out of the theater.
The video game.
No, you know what? No, the Lupin Ranger tribute episode for Zenkaiger has to acknowledge a movie of the anime of the manga based on the team.
Yeah.
Have it come full fucking circle. No, for it to come full circle, it has to get a live action adaptation.
Okay, now you're going too far.
It goes full circle.
Alright. Yeah. So the wired Jamin was super creepy because when they disguised themselves, there was this little fucking piece of wire sticking out of his neck the one time, and that really hurt. Ew. That was cringe to look at. But it's okay.
I feel like the Band-Aid that they used to cover it is actually way more noticeable than the wire piece.
I love that they fucking baited us with the Band-Aid. Because like they show him putting the Band-Aid on to cover the wire, and then you see the Band-Aid on Hata, and you're supposed to assume that he is the wire Jamin. But I correctly predicted that it was in fact Calorie-kun who was the wire Jamin in disguise.
Yep.
Which, you know what, that sort of is like, curveball on like the plot twist. Because it's like when Jewel gets contacted in the episode by the other Kiramagers, be like, hey, we have a monster, this Jamin that we're fighting, he can turn into he can turn into other people.
Oh my god, the fucking bait out with Shigeru was so funny.
Yeah, so it's like,
they beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, so just be on the lookout. Okay, thanks. And he sees 2 people walk by, and it's like, oh hey, I know a guy that lives here from our middle school. Oh, what is he into? I don't know, he hasn't left his house. So it's like, it starts to make you think of like, oh, he's
a hikikomori.
He's one of them.
I mean,
which I hate. It's sad because hikikomori are.
There's a reputation.
There's that, and there's just. I don't feel like digging into that can of worms today.
Yeah.
But let's just say there are many documentaries about them.
But anyways,
like as not an organization, but like as like a group.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of documentaries about hoarders too. It's the same sort of.
But
I also like the not subtle at all nod to Shonen Jump. The Shonen Dash.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, we may have just went a bit too far with our audience. Shonen Dash, yeah. Also Tekken 7.
Yeah, we spotted a Heihachi figure in the room.
Because
there was also Taiko no Tatsujin plushies on top, and he had a Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
And there was a PS4 controller slightly hidden on the same shot.
But I think the true best thing we can take from this whole episode was, oh my god, the fucking face Hakatami Nami made.
So everyone starts getting sus of each other, and apparently the way they decided to resolve this is to tickle everyone to try and reveal the imposter.
I admit that all I could think during that is, what if they did that in the thing?
Yeah. Oh, screw the blood test. No, we're just gonna tickle everyone.
So while they're doing this, you just get this one shot of Hakatami Nami typing away at his computer, definitely not at all traumatized.
No. He just has that expressionless face of like, just 5 more episodes. 5 more episodes and I'm done with this.
Which is even, I think, kind of loses its impact when we realize 5 minutes later that wasn't him, it was Daya.
Okay, that was cute though.
One thing, yeah.
Because when Jewel comes by the base, you see Hakatami Nami outside. He's like hiding himself in front of the tiny
Behind
bag.
And for a second, I'm sure everyone was like, "Oh no, is that Wire?"
Yeah, it's like, oh no, it's like he walks in. It's like, watch, Hakatami Nami's gonna be in the seat. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Meows. And it's like, oh no, I want to go see my favorite mangaka because he was doing autographs. It's like, why didn't you just tell us?
What a shitbag.
Well, no,
I love it.
Like, you're playing hooky chair.
Which I think that's the same manga he gave to Oran when Takamichi went to go live on Crystalia.
Probably.
Full circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also got like a self-conscious monster.
Yeah, the Jimenju that spawned from Hata clearly had like a brain filled with geeky things motif going on.
Yep.
Like things that were in his room.
Kind of hit a little too close to home.
It might have also been referencing the callus on his hand, which was what the bandage was actually covering.
Yeah, I like that fake out. While we were watching and you see the Band-Aid and I'm like, oh, that it was probably a drawing accident. And then he like undoes the bandage. I got calluses from drawing so much. See? Drawing accident.
But like that sort of leads into like the upsetting thing about Hata is like, oh, look at the manga that he's doing for this competition because I'm just gonna call it Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump does this a lot in Japan apparently, where they do contests for people to submit mangas, and whatever does well, they'll publish it into their books. Not everyone gets published,
of course.
So Hata
experiences rejection.
Yeah, it gets rejected.
Really harsh rejection.
Like it is harsh. Like,
I mean, you gotta be harsh to a certain extent, but maybe
calling your art disgusting.
No,
from a professional standpoint.
I don't think that was the people in the contest who were saying. I think that was just like fan comments because like they were worded really harshly. I don't think an actual company would say that.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's no way this is like professionally.
I'm pretty sure it was just like other people comments.
Which what it probably is like due to the pandemic. It's like we can't have the contest be like in person, so you have to submit it online, where everyone can see it probably. And it leads to his self-esteem problems, which you gotta feel sorry for this guy.
Watching him like experience this rejection and descend within his own psyche
it hurt a lot.
It was really, really palpable, especially for anyone who has done any sort of creative endeavor.
Like it's
shit hurts.
Like it's
yep.
Like it could have just been like, oh man, I got rejected. No, he takes it to heart.
What makes it worse too is
destroys all of his artwork, leaves his house,
house that he hasn't left in years. What we've heard.
What makes it worse too is that like he's really like attached to Calorie, and when like he's not real, and like Jewel tries to like make him understand that it's like he was never actually a thing. And he just, like, he's so upset that he, like, lost his, like, only real friend he ever had.
This show got fucking dark.
This is a kid show, right?
It's okay, next week we're gonna get cats. Oh, it's sorry for that depressing episode, guys. Here you go, cats! Carriages your cats!
It was also really weird, like, so Hata gets, like, morphed into the giant Jimenju. And of course they had to give him the fat monster body. But then it was equally weird just watching Gigant Driller straight up drill a hole in the thing's stomach, and then they used the vacuum to suck him out.
Suck him out? Like, I did not think that would work, but I guess it did. I thought it was a metaphorical being trapped inside.
apologies if this is too personal, but as someone who has recently had an open wound on their leg in the last couple months, this was really hurtful to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were able to save Hata, but and yeah, destroy the monster at the end, especially Jewel. Like Jewel takes him like head on. Like
Jewel gets angry!
Yeah, like
Arrow.
the wire tries to like sound like Calorie, being like, "Oh, it's me, Jewel-kun." He's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
But then,
And then
like
Yodana comes and takes the jewel from him, and then just leaves him to die.
I
And
love
Jewel
that.
just kills him, and Jewel just kills him in cold blood anyway. He has no remorse whatsoever.
I love that Yodana just casually walks by, takes the stone, doesn't stop walking, and just pieces out.
to make a DBZ abridged reference. What about me? Fuck you.
Hi, Kui. Bye, Kui.
Yeah. Hi. Bye.
But it's okay because Jewel gives Hata the Kirame pen.
Here, let's trade. But like, he's upset.
And then, like, I guess sometime later they go back to like visit him, and his house is gone.
Okay, I have a serious question
I
about
was so
this.
confused by that. How
They-
did his house?
They do not clarify how much time has passed since they decided to go visit him. So it's not clear whether they went like the next day or they waited a couple weeks and they just show up. And not only is he gone, the entire fucking house is gone! And then they turn the corner and go to the stop and find out that he's a successful published manga artist now! How much time did pass?
No, it's not that,
That
he's.
must have been like months after, right?
It's not that he's successful. It's just that they just used a drawing he did in something.
I got it. No. Okay, I figured it out.
So one of the characters on the manga is a guy with red hair and a sketchbook who looks a lot like he's supposed to be Juru.
Yeah,
But I get it now. I know what it's supposed to be.
it's just like that one episode of Zero One.
That house brought him nothing but misery.
So he blew it up!
No, he sold the property.
And then made the house disappear?
No, he sold the property to someone else, and the house, house got torn down. There it is. Like,
There's a difference between tearing down a house and erasing it completely like it was never there.
it's
Or was he never there to begin
it
with?
is possible.
Ready to kill Bill?
Yep.
Yeah. But
Why?
I don't know.
Kira
Does Kill
Bill.
Bill have something about a
Kira
house being
Bira.
erased? I don't remember that.
no, someone put Aladdin's head on the Kill Bill poster. Kill Garza.
But yeah, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the house is gone and his stuff's getting published now, and then the episode ends. Okay.
And next episode, Cats.
Good, thanks for giving us all that fucking dark and emotional story and then just wrapping it up with literally the right script writing equivalent of a Band-Aid.
You know what? Yeah, I'll agree with you. The episode was perfect until the end.
Right?
Because I feel like the ending was rushed.
Yep.
I think, you know what? How would you feel about this? Remove the house scene.
Mm-hmm.
Have them walk.
Instead of removing the house.
No, remove the house.
If it's just them finding out that he got published, that would have been less bad.
Yeah. If you remove the scene with the house, it's a bit better.
I
You're
would have
not in confusion.
I would have preferred if they saw him in the store, like happy and like, "Hey, look what I did!
Yeah.
Or like they let
My life's on track
or
now."
like they kept the house there. They walked by it, and it's like some guy just like, oh, he left. He's not here anymore.
I do not understand why the house just disappeared. I thought at first I was crazy and that wasn't really the house or something, but... So I'm glad to know that it actually did disappear and everyone else is just as confused.
Right?
Hmm.
Or we can just easily say the monster destroyed the house.
Or like I said,
The house
he
was
was
part of
never
the
there to
Jumenju.
begin with.
Maybe the Jumenju was made from the house.
He was made from the friends we made along the way.
Or maybe he accidentally burned the house down in his rage.
Oh yeah, maybe the house got destroyed in the Megazord
Yeah,
fight.
but like, without a trace?
It's possible. It is a thing.
Listen, listen.
I have seen places where there were gas stations and stores, and it is just straight up gone. Like nothing was there.
Okay.
It is possible.
And how long was the gap of time between that?
Like a month.
Okay, I can explain.
So they waited a month to check on the person they saved?
It perfectly. He obviously was tired of living in civilization and wanted to go explore, so he tied a bunch of balloons to his house and then he started flying away.
But then we'd see plumbing sticking out of the ground.
No. Lane, you're just describing the plot of Up, am I?
Wait a minute. Guy that had a career, dead friend, went to go travel to... fuck, it is Up.
It is Up.
Damn it!
Watch Up, it was a sad movie. They're making a show about Doug.
You know what?
Did Up also have dead children?
Yes.
Oh, God! I haven't seen it.
It had
I had to think about it for a moment. I'm like, yeah, it did.
Oh, no! I actually haven't seen it.
Stillborn child.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it the first 20 minutes of that movie just rips your fucking heart out.
Cool.
Also, I think Jules going to go into a career of being a mangaka.
Yeah.
Then you get a talking dog named Doug who goes, squawk!
Cool.
Hi there.
Hi.
So next week is Cats.
Cats.
The show knows me. The show gets me. Because cats.
Kiramager cats. I would have loved if they actually turned into real cats and then they put Kiramager outfits on the cats.
You know.
That would have been pretty funny.
Jellicle
cats.
Kiramager cats. Catamager.
Meow Ranger.
Don't remind me of that shit!
Cats.
Look
at them. Look at Christopher in the bag. He's so cute.
What am I in?
No, Christopher.
Is it spelled with an F?
Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
Cat.
God damn it.
It's Chris-ta-fur. Because he's fluffy.
Let's go to our feature topic.
Emily, so you said you're going to duck out for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to duck out for this.
All right. Have a good night. Sleep
Thank you very
well.
much for having me. I hope you move safe and
Thank
take
you.
care. And
Oh, I will.
thank you for everything.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Feature topic.
Woo! Gotta love that ending theme, baby.
It's just kind of meh. Lane proceeds to dance.
So,
Oh no, I'm a mecha clone.
Oh, yeah.
So it is the year 1984.
Akiello, is that you? No, Lane, it's just me doing a voice. Oh.
It is Akiello possessing.
Wait, Akiello has possession powers?
Well, yeah, he's
Whoa!
dead. Yeah, he's a ghost.
He's not dead, he just left.
He's
He
a
went home to see his family.
He went home to see his family.
He went to the peace conference.
I am back. I don't know why my voice is like this. My voice wasn't like this when I was back. Anyways.
Alright, bring Gar back.
Oh, yeah, bye, man.
Hey, Gar. Explain about Bioman.
Hey, Bioman!
So
the head writer had a shitty year with Dynaman.
actually, Dynamite was pretty good.
Or no, sorry, Denzi Man. No, Goggle 5.
Okay, let me tell my fucking story before I slap you.
Let me read my fanfic.
Let me read my story. It's story time. Alright, so we have to bring up a certain person. And that person's name, I just scrolled past it. Is Hiroshia Soda. He was the head writer for Super Sentai
I want a soda.
for, I kid you not, from 1982 to 1991.
Fuck.
So for an entire decade, he was the head writer for Super Sentai.
So it's all his fault.
Golgo 5, kinda shit. Because it featured kids. A lot.
Like, they were like, you
And
guys
it
are going to be
was
the future of
stupid.
Goggle 5.
The show was very stupid. Dynaman, it gave us a pretty interesting villain group, sorta. And the Ranger team was kinda
It was going to be a baseball themed Sentai, and then they were like, nope, fuck baseball, explosions.
Science.
Oh.
It was a science theme that was
Science,
that used
bitch.
heavy
Science
pyrotechnics.
uses explosions.
Explosions?
Did you really think it was called Explosion Sentai Dynaman?
Yeah.
No, it's Science Sentai Dynaman.
Oh, I thought Baku.
No,
You're thinking of the Gokaiger ending.
No,
yeah.
Bakuhatsu is the word for explosion. It's Kagaku.
Ah, my
Yes.
bad. My bad.
It's,
I'm sorry.
It rhymes.
Well, I just know that Dynaman uses explosions a lot.
But you think that because of Gokaiger.
Fuck, that's a Dynaman.
Yeah. See, this is what
Dynaman.
this is what anniversary seasons do to people. Oh, it's based on this thing and only this. No.
Anyway.
No. Anyways, And now we are here with his third Super Sentai show, Choudenshi Bioman, the last Super Sentai season.
Again.
Nope, sorry. The second last Super Sentai series to not have the word Sentai in the title.
I get it because it's like Senshi, which means warriors, but it's Denshi because Den means electronic.
So, honestly, one of the real reasons I wanted to talk about the series is because the first time I ever saw, like, a Bioman suit was, like, again, that Sentai video I saw from the 20th.
Oh, the Gao Ranger versus Super Sentai.
Yeah. So I saw Red 1 for the first time, and I was just like, what the fuck is that? That is such a cool fucking looking suit. And then I got to see Bioman because of Gokaiger, and I was like, oh, there's that suit I saw. And I was like, oh, look at all, it looks so fucking cool.
Can I just say, I think it's super weird that this is, the first and I think the only Sentai team where their individual names are color number.
Yeah, so...
Like... No bio, anything.
Yeah, it's just they go by color and number. So it's red 1, green 2, blue 3, yellow 4, and pink 5.
And they actually call themselves that when they're fighting. So
yes, they refer to each other as such names.
No, but like I watched an episode with Gar, and they had like a really serious moment where they probably should have been calling themselves by their first names, but they're like, no, Yellow 4! And I'm like, guys, you're ruining the moment.
They don't. It's not like they need to protect their secret identities. They've watched them transform.
I love these suits. Like Bioman, like I would like to watch this whole series one day because these are my favorite Showa era Sentai team.
They look
like in terms of design.
They look like they're wearing tank tops cut off at the midriff.
No, that's Changeman. Changeman has the sports bras.
Changeman sort of has the same suit design, especially in the sports bra.
I like the tech. I like the cool like tech screen helmets with like the cool tech and wires and stuff.
And their electronic brains.
Yeah, they have electronic brains. They have bioparticles inside of them.
Hey, it's Daft Punk.
They have wrist changers, and but no, I really like these fucking suits. They're super cool. It sucks because Green and Blue's suit, when like I was with Gar watching like some of the final episodes of the show, the blue and green suits were like really worn out. Like they lost their color.
Yeah.
Even the white on their suits were like yellowed.
I also think it's funny how the males look like they're wearing shorts and the females look like they're wearing one-piece swimsuits.
Yeah.
Speaking of the females, this is actually the first Super Sentai show to have 2 female members on the team.
Well, even though episode 1 starts with one of them quitting.
Yeah.
Or ends with one of them quitting.
That's foreshadow if I've ever seen it.
But get this. I'm just reading the Wikipedia article quickly, like the Japanese Wikipedia article. As part of the beginning of the project, there was a proposal of a squadron of only 5 men. But if all 5 were made men, it would be difficult to develop the drama. And natural character.
Because we all know men can't do drama.
Instead, the element called Women Warrior so basically the Toei producer.
They put women in it so it would have drama.
Yep.
That's kind of fucked up.
But hang on. But 2 women could create a drama of conversation between girls. In general, female warriors in works for boys are not very well received. And although the staff disagreed with them, they were all received when they were implemented. So the following year, they turned around and said, 5 women, be good to the king.
Oh, God.
5 women. No. Okay.
Imagine all women.
I would like to see it, but I don't see it going well.
And, yeah, let's get it out of the way. Yellow 4's actress gets replaced by episode 10. No, episode 11. So get this. We don't really know the full story of it. But the original actress who played Yellow 4 walked off set on episode 7. So for episodes 8, 9, and 10, she is only seen in suit and she is dubbed over.
Yeah.
By Luffy's actress of all people.
Wow. But yeah, so like what I assumed is how they wrote her. Like they wrote her like super mean and kind of like she's just like eh. And
she kind of, in these 2 episodes, this is just my impression, but she kind of gives off April O'Neil energy.
Oh, well, yeah. She had, like, a red jumpsuit, and, like, she had, like, the really bushy hair.
And the camera.
Yeah. But no, I like to think this, like, they realized that, like, how they wrote her, they didn't like that character. And so they kind of, I think they just went to her and was like, okay, we don't really like how you're writing a character, so I think we're, like, gonna can you. And I guess she was just kind of like already on the verge of
You
like,
can't fire me, I quit!
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, okay, fuck you guys, whatever, and just left. And yeah, so they killed her off, and we got June. She's just a nice, sweet girl.
And to this day, we don't know why.
Yeah, we don't know why.
So it's the Game Grumps John departure of the Sentai world.
Wait, John never gave a reason why he left the show?
They were never very upfront about the reason. I think they at one point said, "Oh, it's just so John can focus on his own work," but there was always theories.
Also, I think it's because he moved to New York.
Well, we don't know if that was the cause or an after effect.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So Bioman episode 1. So we get introduced to our villains.
The Neo Cloud,
the New Gear Empire.
Yes, led by
Dr. Man.
Dr. Man.
Dr. Man.
And it's great. Like their like cheer that they give out in like worshiping him is like for the man.
For the man.
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
It's actually really funny.
Okay, only people who played Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood and further will know this, but I looked at him and went, "That's fucking Xenos. That is Xenos Ye Galvas, and you can't convince me otherwise."
Yeah, so like apparently he was like a former scientist, and then he decided he hated. What? Oh.
Don't give away the big reveal.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a big reveal. I thought it was just like part of a story already.
No.
Okay, my bad. Never mind. I said that.
Spoilers.
But we do get introduced to his generals. So we get
the big three.
Yeah, the big three. So we got Mason, Farah. Or Farash, as Ichi has put it in the notes.
It's Farah.
And Monster.
That was a typo.
Yeah, and Monster.
Monster, he was my favorite. I like him. He's just this big dude.
Yeah.
He was a wrestler.
And we also have the 5 Beastnoids. Messer, Sigorn, Messler, Joe, and a Quagger.
Yep.
There's Xenos from FF14.
I mean, I don't see
it.
If
he put on all the armor, he has the same long blonde hair.
Okay, well, I mean, Dr. Man's is like white.
It's blonde.
Sure.
Maybe pale blonde, but it's there.
But yeah, so, he wants to take over the world.
Of course.
Because he thinks humanity sucks.
Of course.
So, like, yeah, so he goes, so, like, we get introduced to our Red Ranger, and he's apparently the first Japanese man to work for NASA.
Yeah. Okay, fuck the first Vol Eagle then.
Yeah.
Mister, I get to go to work with NASA.
And so he goes to like, I guess, like he was like skydiving or something like that, and he got hit with like a beam, and he's like, and he almost fucking died.
Chances are it's probably anti-particles.
They talk about in the second episode how like, oh, your family was given bioparticles hundreds of years ago, and that's why you're selected. So why did Red Boy need to get showered in bioparticles again?
Anti-bioparticles.
Why?
Because so the New Gear Empire uses a lot of anti-particle energy, and putting particle energy with anti-particle energy, it fucks you up.
Yeah.
Also, the city that this takes place in is called Technotopia 21.
Yeah.
Don't ask what happened to Technotopia 1 to 20.
It was the 80s. But yeah, so like the New Gear Empire like shows up and they like start like fucking up, and they actually start like killing all these scientists and stuff. Like you see like people get shot and like
they actually shoot up people with blood on them.
Yeah, like I see like a woman get like clamped by like a claw or something like that. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
fucking savage.
It's awful.
Man, I miss the reptile people.
And then just Bio-Robo comes out of fucking nowhere and just starts scooping these guys out one by one.
Well, no, he was when the New Gear Empire came out, Bio-Robo awakened to summon the Bioman.
Oh yeah. So he's like,
it was so funny just watching this big Megazord walk around and literally pick humans up off the ground.
Yeah, like blue, like rolled out of its car. He's like, ugh!
That was green.
Oh, that was green? Oh,
it was funny watching him just like pour out of his own car and just.
Also, he had the Go Ranger logo on his jacket.
Oh, Pink had like the worst reaction. He's just like, ah!
Just, like, man, can she scream?
Just the giant hand.
I love like the wiggly fingers on it as it reaches down.
Like I wish I was on set that day just to see what's going on. They'd probably see me and be like, "Who's the white guy?"
I will say, freaking Bio-Robo is a really cool looking robot. It looks like if like Juspian had a robot.
I really like Bio-Robo. It's a very unison or
Juspian was one from VR Troopers, right?
No.
Which one am I thinking of?
Spielband.
Spielband. It looks like Spielband if you had a robot.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Sorry. I meant Spielband.
But I will say that the Bio-Robo does have a very solid design, but like overall it's kind of meh. It's just a robot.
And then we got introduced to Peebo.
Peebo!
The C-3PO looking motherfucker.
What if C-3PO had giant blue bug eyes?
About that. Hang on.
Peebo!
Keep talking, I'm just gonna...
Oh.
Just
and then it does the fucking Ultraman beam pose and gives them their morphers.
the techno braces. This is Peebo. He is adorable. He is very charming.
Or at least that's what he says.
And in an episode, he pulls out a gun ready to go kill some mooks.
So,
he's like, there's only one thing to do. Goes out and gets a gun from the drawer.
I mean, Peebo should remind you of someone. Remember Zero from The Mandalorian? That's just evil Peebo.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's what he looks like. He looks like Peebo.
This thing looks like fucking discount Black Manta.
Yeah, it's just Peebo if he decided to turn like if fucking the New Gear Empire fucking took him over.
If he becomes evil, does that make him Peeble?
Yes.
Or
He's
Steeble.
going to kill some people.
Peebo's cute though.
He sleeps in a bed once. Which I question that. I'm like, you're a robot. Why are you sleeping in a bed?
One episode, like the Biomen are in fucking trouble, so he just grabs a gun. He's like, "All right, I gotta fucking take care of this myself."
Silva, get out here, you piece of shit.
Also, there was like a really sad episode where like we find out he had like a best friend, and then
who's dead?
His dad.
Okay.
And then the
actual best friend or a robot?
Actual best friend, human, like human in there,
like alien best friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember this about Peebo. He is the last of his kind.
Last of his kind.
Okay.
Planet Bio blew up.
Yep.
It's gone.
Yeah. Apparently, it's the most beautiful planet in the galaxy.
Yeah, that's.
No, Earth is.
They're like,
oh,
everything came from Planet Bio, but it's like, oh, why are they attacking Earth? Because Earth is the most beautiful planet.
Okay, you know what? I'll get into the spoiler thing here. Dr. Man is not an alien.
Oh, he's from Earth?
He is from Earth, who rejects humanity and believes mechanized humans will be...
Only robots are my friends!
Well, yeah, if you mechanize something, it's 10 times cooler.
And
so he's Dr. Robotnik!
Pretty much.
Fuck!
And what makes it worse is he straight up abandoned his family.
Oh, cool.
Because we meet his son throughout the show, and he's like, Dad, the fuck?
Yeah, he even made a robot version of his son.
None the fuck, so, son.
He made a robot version of his son, and then we find out, oh, no, wait, he's based on an actual person. His son's a homeless kid.
His robot son's name is Prince.
Yeah, but
the robot formerly known as Prince?
Yep. Yeah!
Oh my god.
Like, he goes to the point where he mechanizes himself more throughout the show as the show goes on. And it's just like he loses his humanity and just becomes a straight up robot.
But yeah, Dr. Man just sounds like a fucking Venture Brothers villain.
Right? It is I, Dr. Man! That's why I'm sad Emily's not here.
Of all the names that they could have given him, what do we call him? Dr. Man.
For the man!
Because what is more evil than man?
Oh!
But yeah, so Peebo gives them, explains to them what the fuck's going on, gives them their techno bracers.
500 years ago, I impregnated your ancestors with space particles!
Which one of them was a geisha, and a ninja, and a samurai, and
a slacker, and a jock.
Like a pink ninja. Legit a pink ninja.
And apparently, in the original concept, it was going to be like a fairy tale theme for the past, but then we're like, fuck it.
But no, follow the logic with me on this one. So the reason these 5 people were chosen is because their ancestors from 500 years ago were given the bioparticles so that they would be compatible with the powers. But the only reason this would lead to these 5 specific people is if everyone in all 5 families only ever had one child. That's statistically unlikely.
Okay, so they explain it when the new Yellow 4 joins them.
Uh-huh.
Bio-Robo only found the 5 closest people with bioparticles.
I just imagine a fucking Google map search, 5 nearest biomen near me.
Also, when I saw like one of the ancestors, it was like a pink ninja. All I could think of was this character from One Piece. Freaking shit. Yeah, that's Shinobu. She's actually really fucking a good ninja.
So like when the next Yellow 4 shows up, it's like, well, why weren't you picked when we first got together? Oh, I was in Europe.
She was 5 minutes further than the other one.
She was in Europe. So it's like, you're telling me...
The fucking robot didn't feel like going to Europe.
Oh, fuck that.
There's this bitch closer.
Where's she? Alright.
Okay, here you go. Here's Shinobu when she was younger.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a middle-aged woman, but she has like ninja abilities.
Okay.
Ninja.
Yeah. One Piece is fucking good, man.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it really?
That's one opinion.
Yeah, me and several thousand other people.
I don't like
Mass hysteria exists.
When it and man girl.
And girl.
Okay,
Ichi, you're gonna laugh your ass off about this.
already? I mean, again?
Yes, again. So, like I mentioned, the original Yellow 4 actress left from episode 7.
Uh-huh.
So, for the last 3 episodes, 8, 9, 10, she only shows up in suit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they buried her in her suit.
They buried her in the suit.
Oh, no!
I was... Because, like, I kept asking Gar, I'm like, oh, is the original Yellow left yet? And he's like, no. Okay, Lane, the episode's happening. Sweet. And I jump in to watch this.
I buried her in the sand. Give me 2 yellow rays.
And then we have, like, the ending where, like, you see them, like, cleaning the fucking mech, and you can see the original Yellow actress, like, up there. They keep that the whole time. The whole show. Because it's, like, it's so fast you don't notice it.
Fuck changing it out.
Yeah.
One thing I will say that I did like about this show, the actual Bioman henshin was pretty fucking good.
Oh, the little organic, or the techno-organic, like, flashy stuff? Yeah. By the power of Mickey Mouse!
Yeah, they had, like, little Mickey Mouse shapes behind them.
Yeah, it was really cool, though.
This is the new Yellow 4.
Yeah, it's June. She's cute.
Yes.
She's a hippie.
And she's the only one
And
with
an archer.
she's the only one with the signature weapon.
Yeah, bow and arrow. A yellow bow and arrow, which comes with the Super Shoto figures.
The others just have swords.
Yeah, and a
Swords that are
gun that
lasers.
gets referred to as a sword.
Maybe they turn into laser guns.
But they just keep calling them swords. Like,
Yeah, because it's the bio sword and then like gun mode. They could have been like gun mode.
I absolutely laughed at how much they upplayed the whole Bioman, use your electronic brain powers!
Yeah, they have like super hearing. They can zoom in on shit.
They can jump real high. They can fly across the
They
ground.
can slap people in the mountains really fast.
Red punches a dude's head clean off.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
walk through walls, disappear, and fly. They're much more unique than the other guys.
It's gonna catch them all because they're Bioman.
He's gonna defeat them all because he is Bioman. Gonna defeat them all because he is Bioman. Gonna defeat them all because he's Bioman.
He's a fan.
He's a fan.
And I love that Peebo's yelling at them while they're in the fucking robot to read the manual.
Yep.
Do it! Do the thing!
I like the start of the second episode, though. They're, like, training in the biojets, and, like, you just see, like, Pink is not having a good time. She's, like, I feel like she was just gonna...
I thought in my helmet.
And Yellow's still gone because she quit at the end of the first episode.
She's just, like, she, like, takes up the film that I guess got ruined in her camera, and she's like, fuck this! I'm out!
Proceeds to keep Morpher.
Yep.
Bails on team. Proceeds to keep Morpher.
And then we get introduced to Farrah's little kitty cat minion, Farrah Cat, and she's awesome. I wish she had like alien cat ears.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't.
No joke. Last surviving general before Dr. Man's death.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
With no lines though.
Nope.
Just beats them all up. Bioman, fuck this.
But of course, being a cat, all they had to do to get rid of her was splash some water at her.
Yeah, this is this really good effect where she splashes water and you just see Farrah's cat's like... Argh!
Speaking of where that fight was, that's Bioman's the first Super Sentai show to film at that location.
Wow.
That area with the pillars, I always remember as the spot where Kamen Rider Poppy first happened.
Where Kamen Rider Hase died.
I think also
Kamen Rider Hase?
I think that's also where the Tokujers and Gaim henching together as well.
Yeah. It's where O-Ranger and Cock Ranger did their team up.
A lot of shit happened there.
All Riders
Are they like tearing that down now?
No,
that was another building.
No, that
was that big curvy place with the white and black floor.
Yeah, that's farther down.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's a cool building.
Also, we got to meet Cygorn, this creepy multi-faced clown with telekinesis and fire breath.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he gets scarier halfway throughout the show.
Oh, good.
because they get mechanized more.
Oh, God.
Except for 2 of them. 2 of them die permanently. Because the art director was like, I can't think of a design. Alright, kill them. Those 2 were Messer and a Quagger.
Banana
They're like, oh, fuck this.
But yeah, over episode 2, we find out that the yellow, her name is Mika, I think.
Yeah.
Her deal is, I want to go to Africa and protect Africa.
Take photos. My brother's dead. Well, you're going to join him in like 9 episodes, don't worry.
And they actually rationale to her, if you protect the Earth, you protect Africa.
Oh, shit.
That makes sense.
Oh, man. Are you sure she isn't a blonde?
Also, the funniest shit ever in these 2 episodes, when they go into their Zords, they take fucking escalators.
Escalators!
Yeah.
Also, we saw the Bio Dragon. I'm like, this is not a dragon.
It's not a dragon, it's a fucking carrier Zord.
But it should have turned into a dragon. That would have been awesome.
Why? It's just the carrier Zord.
No, carrier Zord can be useful too.
No, it can't.
I get it, it's because it's dragging the Zords around.
Hey,
that makes sense.
Hey, the Super Train from fucking Go-Go 5 was their carrier Zord for their Zords, and that turned into a fucking mech, and it was awesome.
Yeah, because that's called fucking marketing. Here it's just one robot, that's it.
Yeah. No, come on, that would have been interesting if it actually turned into a dragon.
You get one robot and one air carrier.
Nope.
You'll get both.
Oh, come on.
That's stupid.
That's not stupid.
Yes, it is.
Also,
it was the 80s.
Also, that fucking robot snake they fought in the end of the 2nd episode totally was Roberto from Futurama.
Yep.
Yeah. Where'd he go? We'll use my holographic vision.
Yeah, yellow has the power of holograms. Holographs, they called it. I don't know.
Nothing beats the one with the chompy chomp face, though, the carrier Zord. I forgot what it was called.
Chompy chomp?
Yeah,
the one with the big teeth?
Yeah, the one with the big teeth.
Oh, Jaguar Vulcan. Or, fucking, the one from Sun Vulcan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Jaguar Vulcan.
Yeah, anyways, that thing was fucking awesome. This is the best carrier Zord.
So the next episode is about the robot being in danger for something. I don't know. I checked out by that point.
You didn't like it?
The thing is, I've seen funnier Sentai, I've seen weirder Sentai, I've seen blander Sentai, so this was just like in the middle of everything. Kind of unremarkable.
Oh, I actually liked it.
I
liked it a lot.
I've watched bits and pieces of this series, and honestly, I really like it. I think it was really...
That's the one.
Yeah,
Jaguar Vulcan.
Yeah, I think it was really impressive that, like, the villains were just so well done.
Because there's no monster of the week.
Yeah!
They really just... They use the generals over and over and a bunch of the mooks.
That's pretty much it.
And I feel like I would have gotten tired of that eventually.
Well, it would have been like, Mason, what are you up to?
One of the fucking villains is named Mason!
Yeah, Mason, Farrah, Monster. I love Monster.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And together they become... It is revealed later on that Monster apparently does have a thing for Farrah.
Monster is straight up just Adam Smasher from Cyberpunk, let's be real.
I don't play Cyberpunk, so I don't get
Okay.
that.
I've stopped playing it until it's, like, done.
But yeah,
Works
like the giant robots are the monsters of the week, but it's not like, oh, we're fighting this monster. It's like, nope, it's we gotta fight the generals on what they're doing, which it gives it a stronger dynamic between the heroes and villains.
I guess.
And then there's Silva over there just fucking jerking it for 10 episodes. No joke, shows up 10 episodes later, finally completes what he's doing, gets killed next episode.
Oh my god!
So
but
like,
he's so cool.
I know. That's why I even said, like, his design is cool, his backstory's cool. Then he does nothing.
Oh, that sucks.
He's like, no joke. You take a drinking game because he says the same shit every time. Bioparticles detected. Hatakai, Silva.
Yeah.
Lazy, like, oh, fuck. You'd be intoxicated.
Yeah, he spends this whole time in the show, like, near the end, just looking for his robot, and then he gets it, and then it gets destroyed.
You could literally chop up this entire show.
I think it's because you got too hyped up for Silva, and then just...
No, because you know what it is? Dark Knight and Dynaman did his story better.
That was cool.
Because he showed up and, like, was mysterious. He helped both teams, and then in the finale, it was revealed who he was. It was the bad guy's son who got exiled from the organization.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so I personally think Bioman's really cool. I love the suits. They're my favorite Showa era Sentai suits. So
good music, good story all around. I really recommend it.
Yeah, like I quote the fucking opening and endings of this show like fucking lately, the past like month. Because like I've just been hearing it constantly.
I was hanging out with my parents the other day, yesterday because it was my birthday, and just like as I'm walking around the store, I'm just humming the ending theme to myself.
And yeah, how funny it is that the fucking ending theme is them cleaning the fucking robot.
Yeah,
because
we don't got a maintenance staff.
Nope.
And the best part about this Sentai, no annoying kids.
No annoying kids.
Oh, okay.
It's not alright. What's this neighborhood kid up to this week?
That's a plus.
It's like, nope, it's just the Bioman. Sometimes there's a kid. Like once every 10 episodes.
Dr. Man's kid.
But that's better than every episode.
Yep.
Because fuck that. I'm sorry.
Dr. Man!
That's the only thing I cannot like about older Sentai. It's just, what's this nameless kid, like, what's this kid up to this week?
Who is this?
It gets tiring.
I mean, that's what Kiramager did this week. We had a kid.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
It wasn't actually a kid.
It led to a bigger
He wasn't
problem.
a kid. He was a squid.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, squid kid.
Anyways, that's Bioman.
That's Bioman. Check it out.
Check it out.
Which leads us to the end of Castranger for this week.
My final time in this household for now.
I'm so sad!
I know, I'm sad too. But,
everyone tell us what your favorite Lane moment is in the comments!
I know, well, my favorite joke will always be Star Ninja Cancer. That was the funniest shit I've ever made.
Star Ninja Cancer.
But yes, so I will be only on Discord for the next little while, and once, like, kind of things, like, the best way I can describe it is once things get less COVID-y, then I'll make it my mandate to show up in person every Friday.
I mean,
when the pandemic dies down.
We could have you on over Discord.
Well, but like I do plan on being in person when I can.
Yeah.
But there might, like, due to like life changes, because like once I get a new job and stuff like that, I don't know what my schedule will be like. So I may just be on and off here and again, but I'm gonna do my best to be on every Friday as much as I can. So
it's not gonna be the same.
I know it's not, but you know what? You guys are good. And
it's the start of the end.
No.
2021 is so different.
I know.
So, as I mentioned on Extra, because Lane is actually not going to be here next week, and something of importance on my end is happening next Friday, I'll just say it. It's a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV announcements,
Yep.
which I'll be live streaming my reaction to, which is to say we will not be airing a new episode next weekend.
Yep, because and also I'm just going to be moved in, so I need the week to settle in and organize and
to rest and decompose.
be with my new family.
Which is to say, so February 5th, there will be no episode that weekend, but we will be returning the weekend after with a double feature.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and exchange and tell you what our feature topic will be for the following week, which will be recorded February 19th. And that will be the Kamen Rider Den-O, Pretty Den-O Tanjo.
Yeah! More Den-O. Awesome. I can't wait. I saw the henshin for it. It was pretty funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gar's like, hey, Den-O.
No. I'm just sort of upset because it's just like, both of you guys are moving. I'm staying in the house.
Well, I'll be just over there.
It's not going to be the same.
Concentrate on better things, Gar.
And you'll have Jay and Johnny here.
That's true. White Cats will be.
You're welcome, Jerry. I'm glad you're part of this community. You've been a positive influence here, and I greatly appreciate that. But don't worry, guys. You guys can message me whenever you want. I'll try to go on the Castranger Discord whenever I can. It's just like Discord, I forget it exists half the time, and I just don't remember to go on unless I look at my phone and go, oh, Discord.
Ooh, Discord.
Yeah, no, because like freaking.
So you're telling me I'm gonna have to like send you text messages throughout all of your freaking
Discord
social medias? Just be like, get on Discord so that we can record Ultra Ranger.
No. Well, you and I are going to talk about like a set date where we're going to do it every Thursday, so.
Yeah,
and you and I need to have a set day to hang out and play games online too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, well, this was an interesting episode. We are on the precipice of some big life changes on our end, but Thank you all for listening to us regardless.
The show must go on.
And it shall.
Yep.
And it will.
So, as usual, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there you can find our Facebook page where I post thumbnails, our Twitter account, our Patreon where you can pledge to help us make the show better, our Discord server where you can chat with everyone in this cool community and listen to our episodes when we record them live. Our merchandise store where you can buy all kinds of shirts, office supplies, even baby onesies with our logos on them. Have I missed anything? I think that's about it.
Comments for me.
Hashtag
Lots of comments for me.
Oh, the comments for Lane.
Thank you, everyone. You guys are an amazing community, amazing fandom, and like I love each and every one of you. And you guys have made me really pursue my passions and really help me realize the stuff that I really love. And like I love robots a lot more now.
My favorite part was getting Lane into Ultraman.
What have you done?
No, Pinkcaster's still my title. That's my previous title, but it's still mine. No one will take that away from me.
Blaze is just trying to steal everyone's title. Like when I became Goldcaster. Can I be the new Yellowcaster? No!
Watch, if we're ever done with Castranger, Blaze is just like gonna rise and be like, I will take it over. I will ensure Castranger continues going on.
Let's see you set up the same kind of infrastructure I have here.
Hey, you can surprise me. You never know. It's possible.
I mean, hell.
I will be the Castranger.
But I love you all, and I promise that when we come back with a new episode, I will be here on Discord.
Greycaster will return.
Oh yeah, I'm not gone. I'm not fucking gone.
Speaking of, WandaVision was fucking awesome this week.
Yeah, go watch WandaVision.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
WandaVision.
I prefer wand multiplication.
And just a reminder, the Earth is neither flat or round. It's fucked.
It's a rugby ball.
It's fucked.
It's fucked.
Yeah,
okay. Alright, thank you! See you next time!
Bye.
Bye.